How you doing? Bushstalker here. So, a lot of people get colds and flus this time of season, and I've got something called the HEEDY Brew. It's a kind of a soup tap drink that I make, and what it does is it pretty much helps the body heal itself. You know, giving you lots of energy and some solid food and just some good old cold butt-kicking ingredients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip up a batch and pretty much show you how to make it. Kind of a home remedy kind of thing. What the hell, why not? So let's do it. Okay, well the first thing you're going to need, of course, is a pot. My particular pot here is, I believe, holds, let's see how many cups it goes. Alright then, that's 10 cups of water in the pot. And what I usually like to do, throw a little salt in there. In this case it's celery salt because I like to taste celery. And the salt brings the water to boil faster. We're going to take this pot of water, 10 cups, we're going to put it on the stove. Let that heat up, and our soup has begun while we prepare the other ingredients. Now for a 10-cup pot, we're going to use 3 good-sized clumps of garlic. And we're gonna cut that up. I'll just down here so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so 3 good-sized clumps of garlic. Yes, even clumsy people can cook. Alright then. Try to have my garlic sliced pretty thin. Just me. Some people like to crush the garlic. There we go. Garlic is now ready. And there should be enough garlic. Now, one of the other ingredients into the HEEDY Brew are 2 eggs. It's always good to pre-measure your stuff. Here's a cup of chicken bouillon. Now you can pick this up at most supermarkets and other things like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there to the stove. There's my stove. 1 cup of chicken bouillon here, and I'm going to put it in. Chicken soup bouillon, stir that in good. So we have our 1 cup of chicken bouillon now on the stove there. It's heating up. Go back to our prepping table here. And I'm going to take the garlic and I'm going to mix it in with the egg. So what does the garlic do for you? Well, the garlic has been well known to have many beneficial qualities for the body. It's been one of those type of cooking ingredients with many health benefits. Alright. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to add some cayenne pepper. Why cayenne pepper? Because cayenne pepper is one of those things that they put in energy bars to give you energy. As a matter of fact, I believe cayenne pepper is widely used in many of the energy bars out there. And then after that, we got red pepper. The red pepper and black pepper, I believe, work to activate the colon. So we'll just throw that in there. Nice hearty helping. You can see that's pretty hearty. And we'll take some red peppers and we'll throw that in there. Basically, we got red pepper in there. There we go. We got red pepper in there. We got cayenne pepper in there. And what this does is these peppers, they give the body energy so that they can pump up the immune system, put it to the cold. So we have the garlic, which is pretty good substance for the body to have. It helps clean you out. We have the 2 peppers that give you energy, and the red pepper activates the colon because, you know, all that disease and other crap has got to get flushed somewhere. Looking over there, I'm going to go stir the soup. Good old chicken soup. I've stirred that. Now there is the ingredient that is also important to the HEEDY brew. Common household mustard. Mustard is kind of like a freight train for the body. It gathers all the other substances and heats them in. So I'm going to take a big heaping spoonful of mustard. Put that right in there. That's about all you need for a 10 cup HEEDY brew. 1 heaping thing of mustard. And then you stir it up. There we go. Does that not look appetizing? You can say no, I know it looks disgusting. It's supposed to. Most things that are good for you look disgusting. Alright then. Those are the primary ingredients for the HEEDY brew. Mixed up as you just saw. So what I'm going to do now is wait for the chicken soup broth to get semi-heated. You don't want it boiling yet, and I'll tell you why later.
Alright then. Now as you can see, our pot with chicken soup here, it's just common chicken soup broth, nothing special about it. It's not quite yet boiling. You don't want to have it boiling. Not quite yet anyway. Well, just stir it up. Because you see you got egg mixed in here, right? And this is the secret to a good egg drop too. They call it egg drop because, well, it's kind of a misnomer. You don't really drop the egg in, but you get it nicely stirring before it gets too hot, and then you pour the egg in. You pour the egg in, and that's how you avoid all those big, nasty egg clumps. So, and then we do the same thing with the HEEDY Brew. You just get her spinning, and you just pour the contents in. And of course, with egg would be less chunky, but as you can see, it's all starting to break up. Keep the broth spinning, and that makes sure that your egg is not forming those great big clumps that you're used to getting. Oh no, it looks pretty horrific, doesn't it? Stir that in good. Good healthy chunks of garlic in there. I know it looks terrible, but I guarantee you, you mix this up and you have yourself a hearty bowl of it, you can kiss your cold symptoms goodbye. I've had people walk up to this pot and say, "What you cooking?" And they go, "Oh." Clears your nasal passages right there. What we're going to do is we're going to let that come to a boil. And when it does, the HEEDY Brew is done. As you can see, our HEEDY Brew has now come to a fine boil. When I'll cover that, turn it off, let it simmer and cool, and it will be ready to eat. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to let that cool. I'm going to take it off the burner actually. That took all of about maybe 12 minutes. So we're going to let that cool, and I'm going to have myself a bowl or a cup, whichever you prefer. Alright, here we have one pot of HEEDY Brew. And yeah, it looks pretty bad, but it's actually really quite tasty.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Lady D. Gotta be careful with her. I'm within sniping range. So, I'm gonna pour myself a nice cup of the HEEDY Brew here. Like I said, I've been using this for years and even given some to my coworkers and other friends. Put this back on the stove and let it simmer. And there we go. A big spoon, because I've got a fairly big mouth. And here we have a cup of HEEDY Brew. Oh, that is good. You can feel it going to work in the sinuses right away. Just head colds, bad cough, flu, pretty much anything like that. And like I said, home recipe, but can be made in any home.
Looks gross. Tastes good. Does the job.
It's like Buckley's,
Yeah. Like Buckley's.
except it doesn't taste awful.
Yeah, it doesn't taste awful. Buckley's doesn't taste good. But, I have to admit, Buckley's is something I do swear by. And when I was younger, I swore at. But this tastes good.
Not as much as baking soda with water.
Baking soda and water is the devil. Oh, the things that woman makes me drink. Anyway, I think next time I'll just make some hearty onion soup next time. And until then, we'll talk to you later. Maybe I'll do the Kong omelet. We'll see. Have fun out there.